Good afternoon. This is Christian with Tadlock Roofing. I appreciate you allowing me to come out here and take a look and inspect the roof for you. I am going to do an overview shot at the very top, but I want to start off on this left slope. If you're looking from the street, this is the left side of the house. We've got two box vents right here that are providing ventilation because you don't actually go up to the peak of your roof. First thing I want to talk about is there is a ton of granule depletion, and what I mean by that is that the fibers of the roof are starting to show through underneath the granules. The granules are like the sunscreen that is, as you can see, scattered throughout the roof, and you're basically coming up bare with the amount of fiberglass mat as well as the asphalt part of the shingle showing through. Here's a little example. So these are the fibers that you see coming through the base of the shingle. When those start to wither away, the roof's really not protected. You do have a nice dent in top of your off-ridge vent. When we do the roof, we will be replacing all the pipe boots and ventilation. The chimney's in good shape. It looks like you've had a tiny top shingle blow off. As you can see, you're exposed with a rusty nail, which means it's exposed for some time, but this is right over the cricket. Nothing that I see that's detrimental right at this point. Some debris. It's almost like it was just debris found from the other shingles, but you can see how the shingles are falling apart and becoming more brittle. This carries over to the back half of the roof. Again, with the granule depletion, you can see how it runs up all the way. A lot of this is from the dumping off the second story roof, coming straight down and just wearing these shingles away. And then again, you can see right above, the flashing needs to be resealed down because that's starting to pump up. Wind-driven rain can slide underneath there. And then you have it carry out all the way through again with the flashing along the base here being raised up. Not an issue. Again, with granule depletion, same concept though. I want you to take a step back and look here. Water coming down off the valley, penetrating right there mostly is where all that's wear and tear and coming from. When we step up to the second story, one second, I'll give you an overview shot. Not as much granule depletion. The shingle's adhering fairly well. Another box vent. As you can see, there has been multiple repairs over the years, maybe before you actually bought the home, but the shingles are not prying up. You are exposed to the elements. There's no wind protection on the back half here. Overall, with the amount of depletion and the way the rain runs off, I would actually think about putting gutters around the top half to protect those and let those shingles last longer. That's a pipe boot. That's what I was explaining earlier. That gets replaced as well. In my professional opinion, you're running into the course of where the roof's not being protected as much as it could be in various areas. When we take a look over the garage, it's the same concept. The deterioration, the weather, and worn this is just so spread out through the entire roof that a repair wouldn't seem feasible. Again, just getting the granule depletion down to the max. Lastly, let's see if we can make sure that stays sealed with some weatherlock mat underneath it so there's no algae buildup. And again, this is just improper shingle installation. This is brittle as well. I just wanted to point that out. In professional opinion, again though, we're looking at maybe inside of a year, maybe a year after storm season, potentially if the storms don't erupt that rough, but you are, in my professional opinion, ready for a roof replacement. I look forward to sharing this video with you overall and answering any questions you may have. Thank you.